Opening face-off, nothing too exciting. I could maybe say this is too fancy, but we got the icing. Nothing wrong with just there's 3-4 checkers with a huge stretch up on the boards. Yeah, understandably Ray's coming in with speed. Certainly that's not a wrong play, but maybe opening face off, keep it simple, bring it in the zone, and then go from there. But not a wrong play per se. Okay, face off after icing in the offensive zone. Forechecking action, which is good. Pretty heavy forecheck. Maybe we are clumping up a little bit much, but I mean it's still fine. Good keep by Alex in. Looks like a good chance here. Misses the net wide. Now, in general, my kind of favorite way of thinking of the forecheck to keep it simple is almost exactly in the same kind of offensive formation. We cut that ice in half, and you almost have that same triangular formation. And as it moves left and right, you kind of move left and right in the same manner. Like this player here would actually kind of close off the boards as players are trying to come up this way, and then the one down deep is pressuring into them. It kind of depends. These two players, like on the board in the corner, would be flexible. Either they come up and then they come in and in pressure, but it's kind of like the same ideas if we're going to do for a heavy forecheck, and it keeps it kind of simple. You're still that triangular formation, so if the moment you cough it up, you can immediately jump onto offense. So like right here, how Ray is pressuring this player this way, we would probably want to see Justin come off and close off the boards, and then Kathy comes up and closes off the middle. Would be the easiest way. And it keeps, like, the moment if Ray is able to cough it up, boom, pass option, offense ready to go. And then back this way, we could say, okay, at this point, Justin's coming in. So rather than Ray going in with him, he could opt to, boom, close off the boards immediately. And then Kathy fills out the middle or something like that. Or we could even have Justin pressure, and then once Kathy comes in, he comes in, fills out the middle, and then Ray already is also covering the board. Like the one thing we probably want to avoid, and this is just really nitpicking because we're not usually a super heavy forechecking team, is avoid clumping up too much. Because the moment you get a turnover, you gotta, there's a bit of work of spreading out back out again. But in general, this is good. Like, boom, we're already in pretty good formation. Let's kind of see. Kind of Ray loses the puck battle there, and then here, pretty good chance, pass, and then kind of miss the net wide. And then here we can see, boom, immediately Ray should close off the boards, and then Kathy comes in with the pressure, and then Justin closes off the middle. And so with that, boom, there's that little slight delay on the boards, and so it gets chipped up, right? So that's kind of like the small tweaks, and that could probably get you in the zone, keep you in the zone a little bit longer. Yeah, this is fun. We don't get to talk about forechecking very often. So here it is. We're trying to, essentially the goal really on the forecheck is we're going to try to contain him into a corner and put him into a trap, right? And so in so doing so, whoever are the forwards, if we can watch how the lead forechecker is going, and what the goal of the lead forechecker is trying to funnel them into a corner. is the ultimate goal. And as we funnel them into a corner, we want to kind of basically take out all their options. And immediately what we want to try to look for is, boom, close off those boards so they can't just roll it up, and let these kind of high forwards get covered by the D. So boom, this D will come out probably not that aggressively, but maybe something like here, and then let this player get covered up by Ernest, and then Alicia would want to, boom, cover up this middle. And that's kind of ultimately the goal. We're trying to hem them into the zone, do a little turnover, and do so like that. So understandably, I can see Alicia's going over here. Oh, maybe they're going to rim it that way. But if we are going to want to forecheck, that's kind of the ultimate framework and goal we want to think about, is we're hemming them into the zone. And so with Alicia just coming up this way, that's would be the goal, and then Dave covers that off, and so we're just creating a little bit of a little cage around them, if you want to, if per se. So here they come out, and so if Alicia was kind of here and able to follow this player, and then if Dave is just able to close down a little bit, we can create that cage that we wanted to, and maybe there's a chance of a turnover at that point. So something to think about there. It's not super important, but I think it's something to kind of keep in mind for the future. This was pretty hilarious. Boom, closing off those options. I guess that would be a nice theme, but Ray loses an edge as usual. Boom! Yo, you know he died because he had a yard sale. Sticks out on the ground for sale. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Let's see this one more time. Boom! Oh my god. You know Ray's dead. Just look at this distance. Oh my goodness. That stick is out to Narnia. I kind of wanted to make a clip on this. I do see this very often, but I'm still kind of on the fence about it. So situation is it's more focused on Kathy right here, right? So she's opening up to possibly do a tap in, right? But a lot of people, I notice we call it, I don't know, I just call it the backhand one-timer, where we try to one-time it into the net on the backhand. And I feel like the better way to go is rather you put your body position more, like you can see kind of Kathy's facing, like let's say this is parallel, she's facing like this way, and I feel like it's almost better that your hips are turning either parallel or slightly towards a corner, and you have a shovel motion where you like your entire like how do I draw it on the diagram? So let's just use a square. Here's the net, and puck's coming this way. Rather than doing like your stick is this way, backhand going this way, it almost feels like it makes more sense to have your stick in the manner of like let's say right-handed stick, forehand, and you're shoveling it into the net like on your forehand. That's my kind of thoughts there. Like we avoid the backhand one-timer, favor more of the forehand shovel. Maybe Hilson can shed light on this, but I think that is more optimal. But let's continue. Puck battle by Ray, gets it up to Alex. Oh no, fans on it, but he keeps it in, diving, keeps it in. Oh, but it just got out of the, I mean the effort was there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, so a few things for Alex positionally as a D. First thing you want to kind of look for, going for the change, your guiding posts are usually going to be the forwards, right? So typically just be behind them. You don't want to be in front of them. Just puts you in an advantageous position. So at this point, probably parallel to Hilton at the very least. Could be conservative, so parallel to Dave. Certainly an option, and we can work through that way. Right now you're more of a winger position. Fine, not a problem. Still learning. And at this point, probably a little bit aggressive. Here you go. Here's the guiding post. Definitely want to be behind them and let the pressure be covered by the forwards, right? So that's a couple notes there. See, right here, one forward's a little bit behind you, so definitely need to hustle back in this aspect right here. And that point, now you're okay positioning. Now, next part is the dump right into the corner. At this point, immediately, you know your partner has the puck. You need to get to the opposite corner. Same kind of situation as a forward. You got to give those passes. So, boom, right there, standing in front of the net. We have possession. Zero reason to be there. You got to get to the corner. Either corner is fine, but as you're the right D, typically you're going to want to go to your right-hand corner, right? So, get over there. Same can be said for Alicia. Definitely want to go there right away and just continue, right? You see how she stops to turn? Just continue, get there, then look, right? And then for Carrie Ann, kind of this theme we've been saying, probably come down just a little bit lower, probably where the ref is, a little bit, and then Kevin can definitely just do a little soft pass up the boards, and we'll be out on our way. This works too in this part, but like I've said before, when we're so far up on the blue line, very, very, very easy for any D that's paying attention to just intercept it. Certainly, maybe they're playing it easy on us, but there are games where they will not be doing that. Like you can see right here, 77, perfect spot for the D, and 99 right there. If he was there, game over, right? Back playing defense again, so something to think about. And yeah, like I said, for Alex, got to get open for your D partner. You're not, you can't be a passing option if you're just in front of the net. So pass, going back into the corner. Definitely, I guess my comments here could use a little bit more speed back there. And because like you don't have the speed, you go for a big chip up the boards. Yeah, we could say it's not a really easy pass for Alicia to get to, and it's right into a clump of opponents. Now, one of the things we want to, you can see shoulder check, you see your partner is there, and boom, you have pressure on your left side. So the question is, why not just either gather it and protect it and skate out this way, or reverse it, send it back to Kevin? I think in general as a defense, we want to avoid just hammering it up the boards. Unless it's like last resort, you're dead tired, pressure's everywhere, breathing down your necks, and you're just trying to ice it, or get it the fuck out of there. But in general, if you don't get a clean pass, like a pass to the wingers, you never want to just hammer it up the boards. You can use the boards, but you never want to just huck it up there. So that's my only comments there. And then obviously that turnover had a pretty dangerous chance on net. Banana peel in the corner. Ooh, that looked dangerous. Yeah. So yeah, something to think about. Yeah, unfortunately, those dangerous chances, yeah, came from a turnover. Preventable is I would put it. Face off, good block by Alex. He's going straight to the winger where he needs to be. Boom, stifles that chance. Now Carrion just hucks it up the boards to clear the zone. I think, in my opinion, we want to avoid that. Keep possession as long as we can and skate it out cleanly. The option is if you're hemmed in the zone, you're dead tired, you can't even move your feet, you just want to ice it and get a change, or get it out of the zone and get a change. That makes more sense. However, we're fresh, we're just doing a face-off right here. No reason to send it out like that. So it's our possession, so I think better to hold it on to it. Now, kind of in the past I said my preference, lose it on your stick rather than lose it through bad pass, and so I will stick with that. Okay, for Alex, coming out, there's battles, right? Now, just stay kind of right here, foot outside the blue, stick inside the blue, and that'd be pretty good spot. Put yourself more into the middle, like so, and you should be in a pretty good shape to defend any rushes. Now, that being said, just keep an eye on the forwards. If they rush back, you go with them, right? But otherwise, if they're in the zone, they're still by about the red line. No need to be too conservative like this, yeah, right? So you float it a little bit back towards the center ice. Certainly, we could say there's a bit of a concern, but let's say here's that center of the ice. You're kind of too far to the left. Just kind of box yourself right around here, and you'll be in a good shape to defend, and also be a passing option, or kind of still be offensively involved, and it'll be fine. But you know, that's just kind of nitpick. That's fine. That's fine. It's not a big deal. D-to-D pass. That is good. Way too high. And you can immediately see the effects of it being too high. Boom, too high. Yes, you receive the puck, but guess what? Opponent's breathing down your neck, and the only choice you have, you can't turn. There's no way. You can't turn up into the zone. So what do you have to do? You have to skate all the way back into our own zone. And ideally a reset would have been better there, but you know, it's always going to be like that. If you're too far up, you can't go on offense, so you got to come back. Okay, so this one's a good one. Passes up to Alicia. Now, yeah, we could say Alicia could be more on the boards, but it's all said and done. She's in the middle. She has the puck now, right? So keep that in mind. Now, Dave has, I guess, at this point, in my opinion, Dave should be boom hustling right up to the boards, because Alicia's the puck carrier. She gets to have the final say, and right now she's in the middle of the ice. So there's no point in Dave being right next to her, right? Give her an option. Get wide. Get really wide. We've turned into a little bit of an amoeba here, right? Give her that passing option, and we should be able to get into the zone. But right now, because we're all kind of clumped, right? Very, very easy to defend. We're just literally surrounded, and so it gets killed just like that. So like I said, in the past, just because we're center, just because we're right wing, just because we're left wing, we don't have to be in those respective laneways. It's a good default, but situations arise. At this point, someone's in the middle, so someone's got to get to that right lane In this case, probably Dave would make the most sense, and then kind of Carrie-Anne is filling out that left. Now, let's say Alicia continues going left like this. Then Carrie-Anne will come in to fill that middle, and then Dave coming out wide. So that's just kind of how we should see things. I like to favor using width of the ice, and then it's just we gotta look at where people are skating, and then just fill out those empty laneways, and we can take a lot of advantage out of that. Dangerous chances. Alicia, I'm gonna bug you until you get to the boards. Same with Carrie-Anne. Wide, wide, wide. Boards, boards, boards. In here, right? A lot of open space over here. Just boop, boop. But okay, let's continue. I think there was a pretty good play after this. Couldn't quite get the shot there, but excellent pass. Big chance right there. So good pass. But yes, we get to the boards, Alicia. Okay, so slight mistake. So kind of bad turnover. Now Kevin's in a unfortunate position. Now slight mistake for Alex and easy fix. So he's going this way, straight towards the puck carrier. And the best route is always going to be straight towards the net, Alex. Straight towards the net, and then that way you can start to angle out this player. So rather than going straight like that, you lose speed, right? And timing. So quick, easy fix, easy fix. Rather than going straight there, you go boom. Immediately your path is towards the net, and because you're going towards the net, you're like essentially cutting that angle. He can still go towards it, but hopefully you're gonna get that couple steps faster, and then from there, one-on-one with backtrack pressure, and then you could probably start angling him out wide, rather than boom get beat outright. He's fast guy for sure. Maybe he could still beat you, but just quick fix, put yourself in an advantage position. You skate towards, straight to the net, and you go for that rather than this way. So it slows you down. Yeah, quite possible he still beats you on speed. This guy's a fast guy, got good hands. Just missed the net. So, yeah. Alright, we've lost our foretricking mojo here. Boom, immediately. Ray should be blasting. Close off those boards. But he's cruising. Defending nobody. Pressure, Ray. Pressure. What is this? Making me cry here. So Ray's brain looks like it's on, like he's on serious brain freeze at the moment. Alright, let's help him out. First thing, Mike's going in deep, right? So the thing is, boom, Ernest should come in over here, Ray comes in over here. Like that should be the first identification of Ray and Ernest. Now, it doesn't always have to be the center covering, but generally it will be. And in this case, it makes most sense because he is like Ray's in the most passive position. So it just makes sense to boom like this, rotate out like that with Mike in deep. So Ray's still kind of in no man's land, not sure where to go, where the heck do I go? And now, really, is in a bad spot. Like you you can opt to boom, go in, close off those boards, or you're just gonna fill in as D. Either case, definitely want to go closer towards the boards. And then kind of same comment with Ernest with what I said with Alex. Way too passive. Way too passive. Not really any risk of anyone yet. So like if you want to be conservative, fine, but certainly just get your feet outside the blue, stick on the inside of the blue, and that'd be pretty well conservative, and you'll still be kind of offensively engaged. Ugh. Terrible, that pass. And you know why? It's just horrible positioning. Like we're in just no man's land, not even giving her board options. Like why are we not even there? And then making me cry, man. What's with that? Just a pylon with a stick out. No, I need to keep roasting right here after this spectacular. Oh, what is that? What is that? Is this slow cruise? Okay, first thing we've kind of said, we know Ernest is over there. I think it can be definitely aided by Ernest yelling Mike, Mike, Mike. Like for everyone, if you ever want to pass, yell out the person's name. It's just gonna be easier to communicate like that. But what's with this cruise? Oh my goodness, so slow going back there. All the way, my man. And yeah, Alicia, again, I will always say go across, then down, then to go this way, unless it's like we're playing defense. Like hardcore, you need to get it back there, everyone's in the zone. Otherwise, boop is the better path. And yeah, it was an unforced icing. So what is this, right? Okay. Alex gets caught a little flat-footed. Fine, something to learn from. So loose puck like this, just start your retreat. Yeah, definitely kind of like, if the puck's not coming to you immediately, just kind of slowly get your little bit of backwards momentum, and then you won't be caught like that. Now here's that injury. What happened? Let's kind of slow it down. Kevin strips the puck. The guy's trying to go for a shot, and poke checked off. Didn't touch him. However, it does look like what kind of happens is stick gets stuck onto Kevin, and it's possible. Oh, I see. He's trying to like brace it to fall with his arm or something, and it falls funky. I think that's what, either that or it got like his arms got hyperextended as he fell, like it just got twisted funny as the stick got stuck. Yeah, he's grabbing his left shoulder, so I think that's kind of what happened. And then here comes the rush. So he's slowing down. Alicia times it well to get in the zone, so she's going in. Shot on net. Yeah, I think this is all fine. Makes sense. Alicia, you could definitely probably go in a little bit faster, like, and then stop on the back door in this situation, rather than slowing down. I can see a little bit of a snowplow action going on there. but otherwise fine. And then yeah, the guy got, you can see he's injured over here. I think it's just, oh, I think it's his right, so it's right shoulder. I think he landed it funny. It's probably like as he fell, he was bracing it with his right arm and must have fell a little funny. So that's that. So good pass by Justin. I'm just too slow to get a shot off there. Now for Alex, certainly one of the things, he's probably still in winger mindset. That's fine. You know, you don't play D very often. you're getting the puck back. Just kind of work your way back. Look for the D to D pass. Keep conservative, right? Keep possession. Forwards are still trying to get out of the zone. So turning like this, you're gonna put yourself in a pretty tough position. I mean, yeah, you broke this guy's ankles. He's going to the hospital for the next 10 weeks, but yeah, that's kind of one of the things you, just a little bit of a mindset here. Because the problem is, you turn like this, everyone's still coming in the zone, right? And it's probably, you're going to face like another forward coming right at your face. Versus just slow down the pace, kind of reset, bring it back to the D, wait for everyone to come out of the zone. Slight change there, right? And then here's the play where Kevin gives me shit. So I'll turn up the volume. The plan is I'm cutting across. Here comes the pass. I'm a little late on the step, and it comes a little out of my reach. So I go one hand, and I couldn't hold on to it. Now let's listen to Kev. Two hands, Wilfred. Two hands. That will be a constant disappointment for you, Hilsden. Alright, after I disappointed Kev, this guy crashes the boards and kills himself too, off to the hospital for 12 weeks. Kev goes for the pinch. I guess it looks 50-50, maybe reasonable. However, last man back, Mr. Alex. I guess he hasn't been paying attention to me giving Ray and Ernest shit for the last 3 weeks. But, uh-oh. This is a big uh-oh. Big uh-oh. Decides to come forward. Keep in mind, last man back, right? Your partner just went for a pinch. Oh, disaster. Disaster. Good thing Kevin's a fast skater, because that looked sketchy. Oh, they scored, didn't they? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Disaster. Don't go lunging forward if your partner has pinched already. Your last man back, you need to be conservative. You gotta play that 1-on-2. And then if you get scored on, if you're in a 1-on-2 situation, but you're playing it well, then you can give your D partner shit for putting you in that bad position. But then now, because you've done that, then then your D partner can give you shit for it. So Ray, and give you shit for this one. And Justin. So Ray should be covering this player. Justin should be peeling off. Who are you covering? Ooh, back door, not looking pretty. Oh my god. Just thank goodness that pass did not get through. Holy smokes, who are we covering, Ray? Who are we covering? And then we get it out of the zone. Okay, nice lead pass up to Justin, dekes him out, and backhand from distance attempt on this goalie. Probably never gonna work unless you have like an absolute rocket, Sidney Crosby, Pavel Datsyuk backhand rocket from this distance. Honestly, I don't even think I can score on my forehand from that distance on this goalie, right? So if you haven't really gotten the space to continue, I think your left-handed shot, certainly I think a really good option is curl back around, skate back out for a shot, you know, a reset, slow it down, get possession rather than just dumping a shot on net like this. You know, caveat, maybe you're dead tired, you want to go for a change. Okay, fine, go for a change. They play it there, so you can't even. But yeah, something to think about. All right, out of the zone. Oh, neutral zone pizza. I don't know what we call that, a panzerati. And after that, hot pocket. Good battle by Ernest there. 2-on-2, shot on net, fine. Guys goes behind the net, and then we do leave one person in front of the net going after this player. Certainly we could say, yeah, big chance, rebound, trickling in the crease. So good on Ernest to get that body positioning in front of number 11. So bonus points there. Rather than staying behind, saved a goal for sure. So pass to Dave. Unfortunately, he just kind of fumbled it there. Not a big problem, but we have lost awareness of who's on the ice for Alex. Backdoor play. Eee! Scary, scary, scary. Oh my god, we got banana peels all over the ice here today. Yeah. That's fine. I think the first play was worse. The scramble there after is eh. So this one, understandably, maybe Alex was confused. I think he was been playing mostly right D, but you know, it doesn't prevent you from switching. You can always definitely switch around as the play develops. Now, you should definitely recognize that you are now lefty playing in this role. You got the backwards momentum. Now the next step is, boom, closing, like you're angling them off into the boards. So you see how very conservative, very far in the middle. The tip is, well, what we should work towards is Dave will be guiding him into the boards, and you're gonna be that wall, and it's just like they're gonna run them into the wall where you can poke check whatever, blah, blah, blah. Not body checking, but right. So Dave should be guiding them, and then you meet them at the blue line, and it should be, you know, dead play right there. He has to chip it or dump it, whatever, blah blah blah, but definitely not a free entry like this. So, oh god, I mean, they got a penalty for that, but yeah, I guess the body position he got. Here's the trick, you know, a few weeks ago I roasted Alex. He likes to be behind the player, but look at what this guy does. Gets right in front of Hilton, one-timer. That timing was perfect for him. Gets in front, and he's a right-handed shot. Hilton's a right-handed player. Very tough to do the stick lift. Fortunately for us, that's the second goal. and they're in the lead, so they get a penalty. So we are saved from that goal, but certainly, yeah, we made it super easy on the zone entry and no pressure from there. So yeah, so Ernest is hustling back, good, takes a shot, gets bulldozed, and a little extra push on the bottom as he's falling on him. Alright, after he got bulldozed, this is the remainder of the power play. Let's just kind of watch it in entirety. Sauce pass or knuckle puck to Justin. Didn't quite work out. We gotta put some pressure on them. Good interception there, but more banana peels crashing. Weren't able to keep it in the zone. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. The big mistake here, again, we're battling here. The D partner has pinched, so Ernest is still skating forward. That's a big uh-oh. So we gotta go back. Now the good thing is Ernest has read that I guess I'm ahead of him and I'm praying for them. So he's going to peel off to cover number 11. Something we haven't done in the past, namely star pucks, where Ray and Ernest were so focused on Jordan and never covered the trailing player. This time, boom, covers the trailing player, knocks it out. So bonus points for Ernest there. Mike's coming into the zone, power play, boom, shot, glove save. Alright, 40 seconds left on the power play. Let's skip ahead to the face-off. 20 seconds. What happened there? Was that knocked it out, okay. Fair enough. Why are we not skating back faster? My goodness, what is this? What is this leisurely pace that we're... Oh my goodness, you guys are making me cry here. Five on five, let's see what we do. Yep, Alicia's got the puck. I like to play. Shot. Good shot. Good shot. Good spot too. My little favorite magic spot. And yeah, good shot. But yeah, man, the effort coming back, Ray. I gotta give you shit for that. Now, Alex is skating backwards, not getting caught flat-footed, so that's good to see. Now, next step, elevating the game to challenging at the blue line. So, if you can time how fast you're backward skating, right, so that you're closing that gap slowly, so that you're putting pressure on the blue line, is going to be the ideal that you're working towards. Now, this is not applicable only to D. This is applicable to forwards as well, wingers. If you're in that position, that blue line, like I said, it's going to be that last line of defense. You want to hold them there, make their life miserable, like, right? So this is a kind of giving them free entry. We would have probably preferred some back checking pressure from Ray to some degree. And in here, we've said puck's being in possession. Alex just get to the corner, getting open. It's just the same deal as being a winger. You're going on those boards. You're getting open for your D partner. Same idea. So it doesn't change as if you're D, if you're a winger. Same concept. If we have the puck, get open. Big chance though, offensively. Backhand, just couldn't raise it over the pads, but almost. And then another banana peel on the ice. And this one was crazy. Like, Carrie Ann goes behind the net. That's fine, support position, but it skates towards the net. Oh, just needed to shovel it in. Couldn't quite open net. Oh goodness, there's like 2 open nets for Carrion at this point in the game. And then we have another big chance. Why not? Knocks it out of midair, comes in. He's like, I'll show Ray how to do it. Backhand, nah. The goalie makes another save. Big pass up, and we've said if you're high, the D, you're gonna expect a D in front of your face. So in this case, Mike's in front of his face. Boom! Wrecking ball kills the guy, sends to the hospital for 15 weeks. So going into the zone now, we get called an offside, and why is that? Ah, I see. Someone is still offside when we're going for a change. So lesson learned: if you're going for a change, come back onside, line up here, and then go into the bench. So something to keep in mind in the future. Don't stay in the zone because we get an offside. Sad times. Justin. So hard rim, give it to Alex. Very good at keeping that, holding that blue line. Excellent pass, couldn't handle it. But a good pass, good key. You know, the key thing is holding that blue line. So on a hard rim. Now, I've kind of said in the past, let's draw this ice and half. Being here, very offensively inclined. Now, if we don't feel like, but it's also important that if they do a hard rim, we got to be able to, boom, hold it at that blue line. So if we don't feel comfortable being able to skate there in a timely manner, then I would say bias yourself a little bit more towards the boards, but you're still kind of like in the offensively inclined position, more in the middle of the ice, where you can get a nice angle on net. But in this case, Alex gets there in time, so that's good. And then we have, boom, 2 passing options, Alicia and myself. And in this situation, probably Carrie-Anne in front of the net would be the final piece of the puzzle to, like, let's say Alex decides to shoot and he rebounds, and we can bang it home. But yeah. Alright. Kevin comes in. Kathy might have taken Kevin's statement to heart, where he will never drop pass. Gets caught off guard, or I don't know, they just hit her skate. Just kind of rewatch that. Ugh, awkward, kind of fans it, misses it, scrambling. Alright, back the other way. And goes down, but no icing. So now we gotta play defense. So Ray's gotta cover that back door, and Alex put pressure, definitely. Yeah, eventually you do. Oh, that's rough. What? Okay, was it pass or was it going towards the net is what I like to know. So sauce pass for the back door. Oh, what a sick deflection. Oh my god. Boom. Oh, Ray scoring goals for the wrong team here. Now, I think defensively, I like to just stick on the player and then tie up their stick, you know, stick lift, whatever. That's my preference. And then let Cliff deal with shots on net. Damn, that's rough. That's rough. Oh boy. Passing before the blue line. I mean, it could have worked. But usually something we don't want to do too often. Just because it kind of can create a bit of a mess. Yeah. More banana peels on the ice. People getting sent to the hospital for 24 weeks now. Pass up. overall okay. Gets chips it out. Ernest comes barreling in. What does he decide to do? Shot, glove save. Unfortunate. So puck gets moved across, and I've said before, we usually we want to move across this way to help Alicia out, so that kind of goes with Carrie Ann. So rather than staying on this side, definitely want to come on this side, and then for myself, come from that side to come this side, and passing will become easier. Perfect pass. I fuck it up. Can't get a good handle on it, but excellent pass. Weak shot on net. Now, for checking wise, let's see. Here, Alicia definitely want to cover out that middle. Again, we're trying to create that cage. Not super important right now, but something we can definitely work towards in the future. Oh my god, how did that... What happened? What happened? What happened? Pass. I mean, okay, fine. The idea was there, and then Mike kills it. So that's fine. That's fine. Certainly, it's like 50-50. And I'd say it's an acceptable pinch, so long that Mike did not pinch, then we're fine. So in this case, it was good. It was fine. It was no problem. Positionally, this is just, yeah, too conservative. You know, rookie mistake. That's fine. Just come up, gap up. You'll be... Yeah, it's just a common mistake. It's just too much ice to work with, and so that he is allowed to do stuff like that, build a lot of speed and get in the zone. Well, that's fine. Easy fix. Easy fix. Oh, another banana peel. Getting sent to the hospital for 28 weeks. Oh no, another banana peel. Another hospital for another 32 weeks. And then after he miraculously comes back from the hospital, sends a rocket and scores a goal for his goal. I think it's 2-1 game now. Let's go. And after that, Mike sends this player off to the Shadow Realm, never to be seen ever again. And as revenge, number 77 comes in. Ernest kinds of stops the play, but then he falls, breaks his ankles, gets sent to the hospital 42 weeks. The guy gets the puck back and then snipes it on Cliff. And then there's some more banana peels here. Fortunately for me, I didn't fall down, so I didn't need to get sent to the hospital for 54 weeks. So tough one. Kind of unlucky bounce. I don't think it was anything like pretty poorly done. We kind of roughly surrounded him, didn't have much room to work with, just kind of got the puck back and then was able to get it on net. 3-1. I don't think it was too bad. Like, honestly, this game, we've only let in one bad goal, one own goal, and this one is like no problems with this one at all. But nevertheless, it's 3-1 game. So after their goal, they come into the zone. Good containment, keeping shots in the perimeter. The guy fucks it up. Good pressure by Kathy, makes him lose the puck, and we're back towards their other zone. Now right here, one of the things you can do, Alex, is start coming in the zone, coming in the boards, right? Because a nice little soft drop, and you can start going into the zone deep, and you can just switch places. That's definitely one offensive chance. One option I can do is ring it down. Kathy's in a pretty good spot to get that puck, but in this case, send it to the soft corner, and she does a really good job getting over there, pass it up to Kev. Shot at net, block. Right here, Kathy's in a good spot. I think like this whole block right here rephrase. About this whole block right here would be a good spot. If you don't, not sure, I like the magic spot as always, but pass. One timer. Honestly, that could have been a goal right there. Just hit like Justin's shin and then he gets it in. Nice goal. So 3-2 game. We're now within 1 goal reach. Okay, this is all good. This is fine. Passing. Now positionally, right after this is a disaster. I hate it. Not really helping Kathy at all. Where's the support here? Like, we should definitely. Okay, so the first thing, let's focus one by one. Ray goes to a good like this spot's fine, but gets immediately closed off, right? And now we can see she's getting towards this way. So Ray needs to be busting out this way. We could definitely say what would. Yeah, Kev comes in, so someone's gotta like cover. Now a situation could definitely be, if Ray sees that, he funnels up to here, and then Alex comes out to fill, and he could definitely pinch down with like how compressed the zone is. But like, no support. And definitely, yeah, like I said there, like this is, I'm not gonna blame Alex too much, conservative, right? But you know, he's left on his lonesome. His D partner's deep in the zone. Ideally, we would have had someone covering here, and then he can come in to pinch aggressively. You know, but that's kind of more on the ideal world. At this point, boom, flat-footed. Yeah, he's put in a very unfortunate spot. Chip and chase. And you know what? After the game, Kev did say the boards are best friends, wingers. If you want to get past someone rather than cutting through the middle, chip it across the boards and chase after it. Boom, chip and chase. So easy. But you know, maybe it's too blue collar for us. we like to be fancy, you know. We'll stop it here, and then if I see anything in defensive zone, we'll make a comment. Coming in, Kathy, magic spot, Justin, magic spot. Get over here. Guarantee you'll get a better shot. It's an easier, like here, left-handed shot. Being here with your stick out like that, much easier to pass, and you're gonna have a way better angle, guaranteed. That's my only adjustment there. Continuing with that, Kevin was able to keep it in the zone. Interesting. So she's going across, and immediately my thoughts are Ray should be hustling over the boards, and Justin has a couple options here. Is number one is doesn't really get any, he's net front, and at this point how I would have probably suggested is this is where you actually push, like bump out high into probably the magic spot. Like rather than staying net front. Yeah, like you can kind of see here, Kathy's run out of options. These guys are already coming in to close off the boards. Like if, like look at this, slow as molasses, doesn't even make it to the boards. Oh my god, he's got mud in his skates, cement blocks. So like I guess her only option is, turn it around, reverse it around. Is not a terrible play. Which kind of like, I'll reverse it back to here. There is also the third option, which totally not against, is rather than Justin staying net front, is he actually occupies behind the net. So it's going to be a double up, triple perimeter. So like Kathy's coming in the corner with Ray on the half wall and Justin behind. So we're strictly working possession around the perimeter at the moment until we kind of get relieve some of that pressure off. And then once you kind of get more control, then you kind of get into position. Totally game for that as well. Reverse half wall. So formation again, like, is good. And then what I would probably want to see here is if the D comes down, Alex is a right D, he swaps across, and then one forward comes in and fills. So it's going to be a whole rotation. And then the other forward will come in with filling here. Kind of see how this plays out. And of course it freezes slightly. Looks like it just passed back up to the half wall. Okay, this is fine. Kathy's in a good spot to tip. Big chance. Yeah, I think that was fine. So, yeah, I think those are kind of like some adjustment points there. I would, and yeah. All right, so getting into the zone, you played that rather awkwardly, Alex, and so you do like a hard stop and you almost like push your stick and body into the player. Kind of strange, like it's awkward. I feel like rather than kind of, you almost want to treat it like a wave. Like, let's say this player is a wave, you're just coasting along and then just being a nuisance. Reaching in, poke checking with one hand is probably like the preferred method rather than hard stop like that. Because let's say they beat you, and they do, like they get past you, because you did a hard stop, you're now behind them, which is not so advantageous, right? And then you lose them, right? So you've now lost them. And so I think that is an adjustment, and this is totally applicable to a winger. Like, let's say a player is coming down the boards, right, and your winger, you're following them. You're not just going to hard stop, shove your stick and body into them, right? And then stop, and if they beat you, then you've gotten beat. I think just following them, riding the wave is the preferred method. And then preferably you don't want to stand in front of Cliff and screening him. Let him have the shot. Much better to block this player, like tie up the stick, than it is to block, because pass and one-timer is deadly. Let's continue here. And then Ray finally gets out. Oh gosh, goes for the pass, but the winger decides, nah, I'm gonna go for a change. At this point, if you're tired, if it's a long shift, dump it in. Once you pass the blue line, it's no longer icing in our level. NHL is a little different. You gotta go to the center ice, but for us, it's blue line, chip it deep, and then go for the change. And so it won't be like a soft turnover like that. Alright, unfortunately, this upcoming shift here is going to be a bit of a defensive disaster. You know what, let's just watch it all, break it down afterwards. Uh-oh. Just a... Oh no. Oh no. They got the cycle going on. Oh boy. It's a disaster. There you go. Oh, yes. Okay, perfect. Pretty long one. And let's really break it down bit by bit, detail by detail. Okay. Oh fuck, it's all the way back there. So Dave gets the puck. He did cover for Mike, who went deep, and obviously Mike's taking his sweet time. He's probably got the same concrete skates as Ray. Breaks the play, perfect. Now he's a center, and definitely he should start looking to carry it up himself. But like, it's not a bad idea chipping it up to Alicia. It just didn't work out so well. Okay, fine. That still should be relatively, straightforward. Just fall into defensive positioning. Chipped in. So their D has gone in, 77. So Alicia, you can definitely follow in with them. Totally not a problem. You just want to, I think it's just a good habit for everyone to keep track of the number or a player, identify who's their lefty, who's their righty, who am I actually going to be sticking with. Going to be pretty, and that way it makes their life kind of easier to track. Now we can see already a little bit of some spacing problems on who we're covering. Shot on net. Okay, right? So here we are so focused on the shot. Let the shot be covered by Cliff. Why is nobody covering backdoor, like this guy? They're completely free. You're not even close enough to stick lift them if they had the puck. So then here, okay, Mike does put pressure on them, but okay, here, I'm not a fan of this move anymore, where you just stick your stick down and do this like squat. I used to be, but I've kind of learned that it kind of sucks. You put yourself in like a pretty shitty skating position, and then like an easy sauce pass can go over it. So not my favorite. And here, like, no pressure, right? Almost no pressure. They just skate around. We are doing a better job covering net front. This guy's left wide open, completely wide open, but zero pressure, right? How is this possible that, like, I don't know who's lefty or who's righty, but the moment it switched, that person should have started putting pressure immediately. That lefty, boom, comes straight out at them. This is soft. This is soft. Okay, and then finally Carrie Ann comes down to help out, but with her helping out, because our D are being too soft and not putting pressure, it does free up this person to receive the puck, right? So it gets kind of messy there, and unfortunately she gets knocked down. Pass down again. See, no one is covering backdoor. Dave does finally recognize it and kind of gets there. He's looking gassed. Ties him up, fine. Pressure, no pressure, right? Again, no pressure. And I think at this point, even Alicia's like, oh, maybe I should help out. And actually, you do a good job. You see 77's going down, Alicia. So follow him, actually. In this case, your defense is going down. Don't worry about staying here. Follow them down. So don't worry about this player. Let the D, because that's their responsibility. You should be following 77 down. And you can swap off, but everyone's being a little conservative and not doing anything. And then you can see as 77 comes back up, then you'll just follow them back up, back to their natural position. Oh my goodness, guys. Again, number 11 left wide open. Alicia helping out with number 80, because somebody should be covering them as well. Oh my god, disaster. Okay, Mike finally puts pressure on this girl. And then a little bump out. And we're finally out. So, yeah. I'll just leave it like that. Here's an example of a topic where identifying who's has scored already. Number 77 has scored. So, who do we need to worry about? We just need to worry about number 11. Oh. And so, boom, where's the pass coming to? Exactly number 11. So let's just tie him up and get out of there. And then never really, don't really expect I get it, I guess. Let's see. I think my ideal would be, boom, turn this way, and then now we have wide options to work with versus very close, a little awkward. And then just missed the stick. I don't think anything else happens after this. Yeah, I'll just stop it here. This is like the last minute 30. Let's just kind of watch it in its entirety. Down 1 goal, so 3-2. Shawnette, big save. Rebound chance, fine. Okay. Again, if we're going into these positions, like Ray should definitely be saying, Kathy, 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 Kathy. She's on her forehand. Roll it down the boards. Yeah. Kind of worked out. I don't even know if it didn't look like you, Kathy. You didn't even look like you looked at the center ice at all. You just hucked it. Just boom. Kind of fortunately it went to Alex, but super scary potential turnover there for sure with that one. Alright, let's continue. Hilton tries to power through. Got a net rebound. Nice keep, Alex, nice keep. Okay. Oh, big, yeah, I remember that one was a big chance, huge. So magic spot, so there's that. Again, here we're kind of missing someone here. So it becomes really obvious where the passes are gonna go through. Yeah, I still think maybe we needed a support down there in the corner to work with. Like here, Ray is just on Lonely Island, right? So it's really obvious where that puck's gonna go. It's either gonna go towards the net, to the back door, or it's gonna go here. Justin's probably gonna be a less obvious choice because it's just so far away. And then Alex is not really in a good position because you can see here's that passing lane. Who's occupying? Boom, number 80. So that pass is really not gonna be advised to go to Alex unless he goes over here. And then we pulled Cliff. I hopped on, but nevertheless, big chance right there. And then Ray goes for a shot. This guy's coming out with his legs spread. Just wanted it in his nuts, I guess. It's literally inside his pants right now. So that was interesting. And then so we skip up to here. Before the face-off, I say to Ray, get ready for one-timer. So he's a left-handed shot. Where is the best spot to be? He doesn't know where to go. Like I say, where's my favorite spot? Magic spot. And really, typically if you don't know where to go and you're in a one-time position, magic spot. Why? Because there's enough distance for the forwards to need to get to you, and if you get a one-timer off, the best option for them to even have a chance of blocking it is actually triple stacking into like an L pattern in front of the goalie. Now there's about 20 seconds left, and Kevin's like saying get up there, and certainly what you can consider is Alex can actually swing out all the way over here, and then Kevin fills up this high blue line spot as a singular D, and any face-off wins he can cover left and right and fire it on net, and then we can just have our other D be a hyper aggressive. He's right-handed shot, so come out over here to drive the net is a possibility, or if he's left-handed, have this player come out this way and then you fill in that way. So those are I would say the recommended options. And so yeah, like I said, if you don't know where to go for like a one-time opportunity, go to the magic spot, go to that little default edge of the circle, and you'll probably get a really nice chance. Here you can see kind of awkward for Alex. I understand. We don't really talk about pulling a goalie in a position like this with a couple seconds left in the period. It's not really that important. We don't other things are more important than this, but this is kind of like what you want to think about if we ever are put in that situation. Nevertheless, we got a face-off chance, big shot. I don't know if it hit the goalie or missed the net, but really good, big chance. And then unfortunately fans on the shot, but we got chances, so that's game 3-2 loss. It didn't feel too bad. It was one goal due to a pretty bad double pinch, one own goal, and then one kind of like just the banana peel weird bounce. Not too bad.